Almighty push.
All right, welcome to the show, man. You already know it's Bro Talk Live, where we cover, trending topics or viral videos, celebrity trending stuff, and of course, trending dating, relationship, marriage, whatever it is. But anyway, let's go ahead and start with the first celebrity stuff that's trending. And right here, first and foremost, we got Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar is trending, bruh. Like, there's been a lot going on with Dr. Umar, but let's see.
I got a new program coming out for the ladies. It's called Lunch with the Doctor. It's called Lunch with the Doctor. You make a $500 donation to FDMG Academy, ladies. $500 donation to FDMG Academy, and you get a free lunch with Dr. Umar, restaurant of your choice in the state of Wilmington, Delaware. I said we got a new program called Lunch with Dr. Umar. Private lunch. Ladies, you got to donate $500 to the FDMG Academy, and I will take you to lunch, private lunch, any restaurant you want in the state of Delaware. It's called Lunch with the Doctor, and it costs you $500. You don't pay for the lunch, I pay for the lunch. Any restaurant in the state of Delaware. Oh, yes. Brothers, don't hate. We got to stop hating. Brothers, we got to stop hating. Don't hate my ninja, because if I ask your wife if she want that luncheon, if I ask your wife if she want that luncheon, if I ask your baby, I got a new program coming out for the baby mom, do she want that luncheon with the doctor? We know what she gonna say, ninja. Don't test my intellectual gangster. If I roll up on your girlfriend, your live-in prisoner, you call a girlfriend. If I roll up on your live-in prisoner, your romantic prisoner, you call a girlfriend, who ain't there because she want to be, she there because she got to be. If I roll up on your romantic prisoner, my brother, if I roll up on your romantic prisoner, you call a girlfriend who living with you because she got to, not because she want to. Do she want that lunch date with the doctor? Do your wifey want that lunch date with the doctor? I think we all know the answer to that. Me and you are not the same. I keep telling you that. Me and you, we not the same. You not 6'3", dark chestnut Cocoa Brown with the North Philly beard. You ain't Leo King. Ninja, you ain't Pan-Africanist #1. Nobody flying you to every baby mom. Do she want that luncheon with the doctor?
All right. Hey, yo. I mean, clearly, bruh. Like, I don't even think I gotta. Hey, yo. Look, bruh. Does your baby mama want that luncheon with the doctor? Luncheon is a new word now. Luncheon is a word that's been there, but the way he's using it, luncheon is gonna be a new word now. You know what I'm saying? But yo, Dr. Umar is funny, dog. You know what I'm saying? There's been a lot of things going on with the whole, his FDM, whatever it is, academy, right? And him asking for funds, talking about, the band got his account locked down, got the school's account locked down, all that good stuff. So that's that. But it's like all that going on, and then he's talking about. So this is my thing, bro. It's smart in the sense of like, bro, she paying $500 to go on a date with you, but the date is on you. Nah, it's still on her because it's her $500. You probably going to use to pay for, unless she goes to then again, a girl could use that, be smart about it, and go to a rich ass, expensive ass thing where water is $500. You feel me? You know what I mean? But I don't know. And by the way, I support him doing whatever he's got to do. I support everybody. Everybody in their mission, bro. Do your thing. Every human being. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that mind going in is crazy. Hold on, we gotta watch this again. This time, I'm a react.
The ladies, it's called Lunch with the Doctor. It's called Lunch with the Doctor. You make a $500 donation to FDMG Academy, ladies. $500 donation to FDMG Academy, and you get a free lunch with Dr. Umar, restaurant of your choice in the state of Wilmington, Delaware. I said we got a new program called Lunch.
So technically, women are paying him for them to go on dates with them, type thing. You know what I'm saying? He's calling it a program, and that's the thing. Words are something that's, if people don't know this, words, you can, if you want to sound sophisticated, all you gotta do is switch words. If you want to sound dumb or simple, you could use basic words. You know what I'm saying? This words, vocabulary. That's why they say study your vocabulary. You know, when you were a kid, there are multiple ways to say the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, and there's some words that can say a lot by just literally one word. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like he's using the word of a program to explain, the thing. But bro, it's basically it's because pimps can say it's a program, like they got a program. You know what I'm saying? Like pimping is a program. You know what I'm saying? Like how to say, you know what I mean? Come on, bro. You know what I mean? It's just the words he's using is what's making it sound. You know what I mean? But bro, what you're doing is, you feel me?
With Dr. Umar, private lunch, ladies, you got to donate $500 to the FDMG Academy, and I will take you to lunch, private lunch, any restaurant you want in the state of Delaware. It's called Lunch with the Doctor, and it costs you $500. You don't pay for the lunch, I pay for the lunch. Any restaurant in the state of Delaware. Oh, yes, brothers, don't hate. We got to stop hating. Brothers, we got to stop hating.
Yeah, we definitely, don't hate. Let him do his thing. Because, you know what I mean, men, and the men that's probably hating, which respectfully, I get it. And in general, of course, it's any logical thinking person is probably going to be like, yo, what? But if he's talking about hate on some hate shit, which I'm pretty sure they might not, I'm not sure, but I'm assuming they're not hating. They just commenting like, bro, come on, bro, you finessing. But there's people that's, been out here spending money on women. Probably spending $500 on women, per date. You know what I mean? And they've been dating a lot of women. They might have the money, they might not, but they're trying to see him finesse the system. Like, they're like, yo, hell no, nigga. Like, nigga, I ain't going to be paying for dates, and you going to be, you know what I'm saying, basically getting them to pay for you for dates, say shit. You feel me?
Don't hate my ninja, because if I ask your wife if she want that luncheon, if I ask your wife if she want that luncheon, if I ask your baby, I got a new program coming out. Your baby mom, do she want that luncheon with the doctor? We know what she gonna say, ninja. Don't test my intellectual gangster. If I roll up on your girlfriend.
Let's hold right there. I heard what he said right there. Intellectual gangster. Women don't care about your intellect like that, bro. Like, this is not back in that time when women care about smarts. I mean, look at the times we're in now, man. Of course, then again, he's talking, women in his age demographic, which is, people of that same mindset. They're supposed to be on the intellectual. But you know how when trends come, times change, people adjust. And most people, people that you would think is on his wavelength, they're probably on the current wavelength. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know if they're going to be wanting to mess with that intellectual stuff. Women these days want to mess with bad boys and, they, not all women, by the way, right? Same way like all men ain't dumb and, just animalistic in a sense when it comes to hormonal and all that, saying trying to fuck everything. Not all men are like that. Same way not all women are conniving, all women are not, but in general, you get what I'm trying to say, right? So this whole thing is, I don't know, man. Whatever. Let's keep going.
Friend, your live-in prisoner you call a girlfriend. If I roll up on your live-in prisoner, your romantic prisoner you call a girlfriend, who ain't there because she want to be, she there because she got to be. If I roll up on your romantic prisoner, my brother, if I roll up on your romantic prisoner you call a girlfriend who living with you because she got to, not because she want to. Do she want that lunch date with the doctor? Do your wifey want that lunch date with the doctor? I think we all know the answer to that.
Yeah, I would assume. He's thinking yes, but I would say no. Guess why? Because the doctor he ain't dressed with all the blingage and all that good stuff. Whether he has the money or not, he ain't blingaging and all that. He's dressed in a shirt that looks loose-ish. The doctor, you know what I'm saying? Pause, but I'm just saying the doctor ain't really like looking too put together. You feel me? So I'm pretty sure she's gonna say no, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you think she's gonna say yes, but most likely not, nigga. Unless you're gonna spend that bread on her. You know what I mean?
Me and you are not the same. I keep telling you that. Me and you, we not the same. You not 6'3", dark chestnut Cocoa Brown with the North Philly beard. You ain't Leo King. Ninja, you ain't Pan-Africanist #1. Nobody flying you to every baby mom. Do she want that?
Hey yo, respectfully, bro. Shout out to bro, but everybody like what they like. Me. This is land of positive vibes. You feel me? Land of empathy. So I'm always talk positivity type shit. But hey, bro, when you feel like you that guy that can get any woman, you find out that, bro, that's not reality, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody got their preference, but this whole situation, bro, for me, as I'm looking at this, bro, it's just, hey, man, I ain't got no problem with him trying to finesse the system. He's trying to, you know what I mean? Fuck it. Whoever pays for that shit, cool. Do your shit. You feel me? But in the general scope of what's going on with him, I don't know if he's a scammer because people say he's a scammer. He a finesse or whatever it is. I'm probably telling you his vocabulary, right? He could be, but his vocabulary the whole time, the way he talks, he articulates himself properly. You know how they say men that talk, black folk that talk in Ebonics, or you done. Why can't you pronounce your words properly, bro? They can finesse you in Ebonics the same way they can finesse you talking properly, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. It's all that shit don't mean nothing because it's language. It's just all language. This is how I see it, at least. You know what I'm saying? Vocabulary. You think someone is so smart because they use certain vocabulary. Like, you know what I'm saying? Me, myself, like when I talk to some people and people like, oh, you smart. I'm like, why you think I'm smart just because, I'm using certain vocabulary? Because I just don't want to have to talk too long. So now I'm choosing, words that mean a lot of things in one that way. And they're like, oh, that's you talking smart. I'm like, bro, it's not talking smart, bro. It's just I'm just choosing to use different words. But that's what I think bro doing though. You know what I'm saying, with this whole thing. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with it, but hey, you know what I mean? He trying to get $500 donations, aka pay for this dinner. You know what I'm saying? Or sponsor. I mean this is whatever, bro. I'm done. But shout out to him. You know what I mean? Shout out to anybody that's gonna be doing that. You feel me? All right, let's go to the next one on here. Look at this. Let's mute this. Oh, no, I think we don't need to mute it anyway. All right, so look at this. New footage of Vanessa Bryant with her new baby daddy is going viral. Vanessa Bryant, I'm guessing this is Kobe Bryant, the late Kobe Bryant, so ex-wife, right? This is what I'm hoping she is. But yeah, she got a new. I mean, I was reading the comments, right? Someone says, I feel some type of way about this. What you moving on for? You almost 50. Long live being mad. Okay. I'm looking through the comments because me personally, I mean, me, bro. Everybody live your life, do your thing. You know what I mean? Of course, Kobe was a legend and everything, and everybody, But realistically, bro, like, if this is real, I don't know if this is real, by the way. Like, I can't. This is just, how we see posts and we react. Well, someone says, nah, that's Jaylen Brown, dog. That's Jaylen Brown. See, there we go. Thought that was Jaylen Brown at first. Shouldn't your fact check. See, there you go. See, this that shit I be talking about. See, this is what I don't like. This is one thing about like reacting to viral stuff I don't like, bro. Some people like look at this shit. Almost try to finesse the whole thing, and now you thinking, oh, this is how it went. And on my phone, I couldn't see I couldn't even zoom in so well because I got like my phone is small, so it's like I couldn't see you know what I mean. Now we looking through this, and I just read it because the way I react to stuff, bro, is just like I pick it up, I see the thing before I get a full. I'm not gonna read too much into it, or get too much details. I do that on here so I can get a live reaction, But I get, oh, this is interesting. I'm gonna, you know what I mean. So I seen this, I'm like, oh, okay, interesting. Only for us to look and see that this is some fake shit. That's, fake shit. Anyway, glad I read them comments because hell nah. All right, let's see this. Sway Lee.
I was living in some producer's basement. My ex-girl, she broke up with me.
Why she break up with you? Why she break up with you? Come on, let's keep it real. What you do?
Did some dumb stuff.
I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Like, this shit really got me right early. Like, I'm glad shit happened to me like real early. Like, this the girl I'm just in love with. She a little Scorpio junk.
Scorpio's freaky. You know that, right?
Come on now.
What happened?
She had me whipped. I ain't gonna lie. Boom. It's like one of my first girlfriends. So boom, she came up to the crib one day. I ain't got no furniture. We sitting on the floor. Sway, boom.
Oh God.
I can't be with you anymore.
What?
Boom. I'm like, huh?
Why?
She left me for this nigga, boom.
Ooh.
Get what this nigga did. This nigga a truck driver, but he making like 7K a month, 12K a month. You know what I'm
He get
saying?
money. Yeah, you ain't doing that.
We in Mississippi. Nah, I ain't doing that. I'm like, how many Ks? I'm gonna tell you, shit played out though. When you got that vibe, so this nigga had the car, this nigga had the Chevy and shit. Man, she pulling up in that nigga car to my shit.
Bro,
I'm driving that nigga shit around. I was living in.
Damn, that boy, that story, that twist at the end was. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that twist on the end was kind of, you feel me? But that's the thing about this whole, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to bruh, shout out to Mendels with the game. Shout out to Sway Lee, Ray Sure, you know what I'm saying, all that good stuff. But yeah, bruh, like one thing is that people think like money is what qualifies love and all that good stuff, bro. No, bro. Money's gonna grab you that attention, you know what I'm saying? But love, like the actual feeling of love or loyalty, does not come from money. It's loyalty, not even love. Loyalty, you feel what I'm saying? It doesn't come from money, bro. It doesn't come from feeling good, like, you know what I'm saying, like benefits, like getting benefits from shit. Nah, that feeling, bro, that feeling comes from like, it's actually a feeling, to be honest. It's like, it comes from you being comfortable around something. You know what I'm saying? Like, from what he just explained, I'm gonna use what he just explained, for example, right? She's like, she can't be with him no more because, you know what I mean? And he's saying later on, things flipped around. She's with old boy, but she's still pulling up, and he's now, driving old boy's shit. You know what I'm saying? Even though she wasn't with him, she still was, she had feelings for him, whatever it is, that more than old boy. You know what I mean? And someone could say it's just, he's the ex. It's fresh, whatever it is. Maybe that's what it is. But then again, it could be that she actually was in love or really, cared about him more than, you know what I mean? But she wanted to be more comfortable. She wanted to live more comfortably because from what he's saying, it sounds like an earlier time in his life where he ain't have much, right? So she wanted to be comfortable, but her feelings, you know what I'm saying, similar to how, like, like men be talking about how, you know what I'm saying, he hit some shit, he knocked some shit down, talking about like, smash some shit, you know what I'm saying? But he actually still loves his wife. You know what I'm saying? A woman might have emotions for somebody but want to live comfortably. You know what I'm saying? And according to biology, women generally want comfort. Comfort is important. There's two types of comfort, though. Emotional and physical, right? So if a guy might give her some emotional comfort, but he might not give her physical comfort, but another guy gives her physical comfort but not emotional comfort, she going to try to balance it too, just like how guys be doing it. This is really what I believe. You know what I'm saying? I might be wrong. Let me know. But that's what I think, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to like loyalty and all that good stuff, it's not something you can buy. It's not, you know what I mean, it's something you got to feel, like, you know what I'm saying, like, and I'm not talking about just initially. It's something that has to be like, you know what I mean, like proven, feel me? And that's what I think happened with her situation, you know what I'm saying? She clearly had feelings for this nigga, but hey, all right, let's keep going. Look at this.
We also likely did not get fingerprint evidence on time. We did not get, and the fingerprint evidence actually showed that Mr. Peterson's fingerprints, were not found on that weapon. Currently, we are attempting at the Superior Court to have them run the serial number to identify the owner of the weapon, which was not done. And we are also attempting to retrieve either a recording or we also likely did not get fingerprint evidence on. All
right, so Tory Lane is appealing the whole thing, and they claim that DNA evidence was misrepresented. Tory Lane's lawyer claims that peer review will help. Anyway, long story short, Tory Lane's situation is still, I guess they, appealing the whole situation, and from all the extra information that we found out, they're trying to go see what's good. And me, hey man, this situation is one of them things that I think it's been like one of them topics. Realistically, I don't know if this. I can't remember if it happened before. Nah, it happened before the Not Like Us thing, right? I think it did. If not, if it happened afterwards, then I don't know. I can't remember when it happened, but it's been one of them things that's been like the B story, like B trending story for a little while. The Not Like Us thing, the Kendrick and Drake thing was like the top stuff for a while. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I remember there was a time like the Jamie Foxx. There was a lot of things that have happened, but this right here has always just kind of been on the, you know what I mean? Just right there where something's always still going on, either within Tory or Megan, you know what I mean? And I think Megan got a boyfriend now, which is the Thompson, Clay Thompson or some shit, I guess. All that good stuff. Bruh got stabbed. I'm talking about Tory got stabbed. It's just, there's been stories just going on within them, and it's kind of just been on the, you know what I mean? Like, but that's what's going on, and we're gonna see, and see follow the story, at least just like how it is. We're gonna follow it like a B story or like a C story all through, my live streams, if there's anything on, but not really, we just want to see what's going on, just to keep up. You feel me? But of course, we're not really invested in it. Of course, but hopefully, whatever, if all the new things we found out is true, yeah, free that man. If not, hey. All right. I think that's. Do I have anything else? No, I think that's all I want to go up on there. Let's see. In the viral and trending area, what is going on here? All right. First, let's start with this. Look at this. So, nasty work. Colombian woman does the unthinkable to an American tourist and gets caught. All right, let's see.
So 1 month ago.
Un mes atrás. Un mes atrás. Un mes atrás.
What she do to you?
Okay, 1 month ago, I met her on
Yo
Bumble.
la encontré en una aplicación de
Bumble.
Bumble.
And then I took her back to my
Y la
apartment,
llevé a mi apartamento.
and she scopapined
Ella
me
me puso
in a
escopelamina,
drink.
y
She
me-
stole my computer,
me
my
llevó
phone,
el laptop, el teléfono,
all, todos moneda,
todos sus
or a dinero.
su identificación.
And then I woke up
Y se
20
levantó
hours later,
20 horas después.
and I'm lucky to be alive.
I actually got scoped and drugged in Cali.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I met her here. She met me actually right over here.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and
How long ago was
the
that?
detective told me that I'm lucky to be alive.
How long ago was
There's
that?
been 40 Americans dead.
Yeah.
I'm lucky to be alive.
Damn.
I only took a tiny sip because she held my mouth and she poured it, and I got a little bit in my mouth.
Yeah, she forced him to drink it.
So 1 month ago, 100%.
Attempted murder, really.
Yeah,
It's like so many guys are dying.
it's her 100%. I got photos of her. We got her on the security camera and everything.
Yo,
And there's
this is crazy.
a big detective that's been trying to get her because he thinks she's responsible for a couple
Do you have
deaths.
the physical reference
A
number?
detective thinks that she's responsible for a few deaths.
That man
of
just,
Americans.
I mean, I think this is someone we've been
Bruh.
looking at as well.
Yeah.
The girl
Bruh sound
who's been floating
laced,
around on the
though.
Facebook
It's her.
groups. Yeah, she's got the fake ID.
It's her.
Sure.
100%. 100%.
Oh shit.
I'm sober. I haven't had a drop to drink tonight. She scopapined me. She put it in my drink, and I woke up like 15 hours later. Stole
Oh,
my
damn.
computer.
Oh,
The
damn.
police,
No,
the
I'm by
police say
myself.
that you should to make the notice with her, to her.
What?
You should make the notice. The notice.
What is the notice?
You already did it?
What? One.
Okay, bro, this is one of the reasons why I ain't gonna lie. Traveling to countries where they don't speak English, to me traveling generally, I'm not really big on. I ain't trying to travel, bro. I'm like a hermit. You know what I mean? I like to be, you know what I'm saying, super comfortable, man. So I like to be posted, chilling. But when I do travel, or if I ever do feel like traveling, bro, I don't like going places where I don't, where it's not English and all that good stuff, or because language is so important, just because it's easier to you can communicate. You know what I mean? Like, it's not about people. Like, what I mean is, like, it's not about the location. Like, it's not like everybody in like Colombia is bad. Like, it's just some people be hustling. Like, she hustling. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? And out here murking folks. You know what I mean? Trying to get her. Trying to live, trying to eat. You know what I mean? Not caring about how the next person. You know what I mean? But you gotta make it home too. So you got to care about how you going to get it. You know what I mean? And you might not be as, a negative person like her, or a person that's trying to put other people down for you to eat and survive. So you trying to get home without even harming her. So I look at it like, yo, I'm gonna just stay out of the whole situation. I'm just prevent myself from getting in a situation where I gotta start looking over my shoulder for all that good stuff. Same reason why niggas stopped left the street bullshit. You know what I mean? Nigga got tired of looking over the shoulder. You know what I'm saying? So I sit my ass down here. But if you going out there, bro, just be careful, man. Like, you know what I mean? But you can never predict nothing. You know what I mean? This is life. Like, life is just like this, bro. You can't. There ain't no predictors in this life, bro. Like the way this shit is made up is so it's supposed to be unpredictable. He's just should be happy he alive. You know what I'm saying? And she definitely should get her just due, for sure. But y'all be careful when y'all travel, bro, because goodness me. That's 40 people gone. He could have been 41. Sheesh. Hell no. Hell nah. All right, let's look at this. What the hell?
How you gonna do that? Everybody knows you. This is crazy.
What the hell?
One second.
What's all that random sound? What the hell?
You're right. Oh. Well, okay. What's up? She's good?
Everything looks good right here. She just talking, okay. Wait, what the heck is she doing? Is she trying to make content out of it or something?
Why are you taking a picture of me?
You don't like that? You don't like me taking pictures of you?
Oh, why would you?
Because I want to. You stand in front of my door, so.
Standing in front of his door.
Oh, so not. Why are you looking at me?
I'm waiting for him. What the fuck, bro?
What the hell?
He's coming.
Oh, so then why are you looking at me?
Oh, well, come on, man.
Come inside. Come inside. Come inside. Step inside.
She knocked the pizza down, bro.
Step inside. Step inside. Come on. Come on. Step inside.
I ain't hit no bell, man.
Step inside. Step inside, man. So scared. She knocked the pizza down. Step inside. Step inside. Deliver the pizza or step inside. What you want to do?
Deliver the pizza.
So then go deliver the pizza. Stand here and stay here. I'll stand here with you till the door opens. Let's wait for the pizza.
What the hell? All right, well, this shit glitching now. Ah, damn. Okay. All right, so I guess that's so. My whole thing with this thing is like, shit, can't even do it that way. Anyway, my whole thing with this is like, bruh, people, I be telling y'all, bruh, it's not a look. People don't want to say it's a racial thing. It's a this thing. It's a nah, bro. Some people just be like, just people, individuals are just different, bro. Like real shit. Like what did bruh do to her, bruh? Not a goddamn thing. Not a goddamn thing, right? And she just, you feel me? She was just pissed. Like it's not that she was just. I don't even know what. I can't even explain what. Bro, that's crazy. Like that's just, you know what I mean? Of course, this is Line of Empathy, bro talk, right? You know what I'm saying? I can't. Maybe I don't even know why. I'm trying to put myself in her shoe. Like, what the fuck would have made her just? But maybe she. I don't know, bro. I don't even want to say. But how about this? Just throwing this theory out, not theory, throwing this scenario out there. Not saying that's what's going on with her, but she seems to be a tomboy-ish. I don't know, I'm not trying to offend nobody, but she looked tomboyish. Maybe she took some testosterone meds, and and she was feeling apt that day. You know what I'm saying? I do bodybuilding and all that good stuff, not professionally, just for fun. So I know about all them, what they call them, gear. I don't take it, but I know about people taking gear and all that good stuff, and how them hormones get you angry and shit like that. So, and I know that I've heard that ladies, tomboyish ladies, and whatever it is, they be taking to look more like guys. They be taking some of these hormones. I've heard, you know what I mean. So I don't know if she did, but that could be a theory. You know what I'm saying? Not a theory. That could be a scenario. You know what I mean? Or she could just be an ass. You know what I mean? She could just be somebody that's just an asshole. Or that day somebody upset her. She just, there's a lot of reasons, man. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, regardless, it's wrong. You know what I mean? And bro was able to. He's clearly a good, a good guy, at least in this scenario, right? From what we seeing, because he's like, I ain't gonna hit no woman, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And he kept holding himself, and he kept trying to have a conversation, and yeah. So I don't know, bro. This is just crazy to me. All right, let's keep going, bro. This one right here is crazy. $2 billion and counting. Ozempic hit with wave of lawsuits over severe side effects, bro. Y'all remember how the Ozempic been trending and going crazy, right? Now Ozempic is being, bro. Mind you, this if you read right here, right? If you read right here, basically people going through. You know what? I'm gonna just read it. Ozempic, one of the world's most popular diabetes and weight loss drugs, is now facing thousands of lawsuits. Patients claim that medications cause severe side effects like stomach paralysis, intestinal blockages, and vision problems, bro. More than 1,800 cases have already been combined into a federal lawsuit, and legal experts say potential payouts could exceed $2 billion. $2 billion, bro. People are taking diabetes medication to help them lose weight. Of course, bro. Like, if you read through those comments, people saying the same shit. You know what I mean? But they say it's also a weight loss drug, so maybe it's, multi-purpose. Who knows? But my whole thing, bro, is like, bro, just go to the gym. Just watch your diet. I get it. Don't get me wrong. The fast, I get it. How, and some people like to do something. Some people are like, they take the shit just one time. Once it takes them down, then they start living that healthy lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Some people are like that. You know what I mean? They just need that push, that jump. You know what I mean? And then, they can maintain. You know what I mean? So I get it, but damn, bro, $2 billion is crazy. But 1,800 cases, and people were really jumping on this Ozempic thing like it was water. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was on that shit. You know what I mean? Well, not everybody. You get what I'm saying? But a lot of people were Ozempic. You know what I mean? Now we're looking at this thing like, damn, this shit could be. You know what I mean? Like, bro, $2 billion, bro. Shit. I mean, realistically, you think $2 billion sounds like a lot of money, bro. These people are making Ozempic probably making trillions, bro. Trillions, bro. Like, a lot of us don't see this level of money. You think like, oh, that shit is a lot of money, bro. These folks are seeing like bro, your phone number, two phone numbers put together is the kind of digits these folks are seeing, bro. If not even 3 phone numbers. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they're seeing digits, bro. Like, these businesses are seeing digits. You might not be going to one person's pocket because, of course, we're talking about the whole business, like, worldwide, different locations, different, all that good stuff. But trust me, bro, $2 billion, you think they can't pay that shit? They can. You know what I'm saying? What? Bro, what up? Look, the litigation is still in early stages, but the pressure on Ozempic's maker, Nordisk, whatever, is now mounting. That Novo guy is probably a trillionaire, or, you know what I mean? But nah, realistically though, like, bro, just go to the gym, bro. Real shit. Just go to the gym. Like, save yourself the bullshit. Save yourself the time and just hit the gym. Feel me? Or eat clean. Hit the gym to shape the thing. Eat clean to drop the weight or gain the weight, whichever one you want. All right, let's keep going. I saw this. Look at this.
Boom.
Yo. He like, girl, get the heck out the way. What you doing? I'm trying to get out. And she like, hold on now. Nah, she probably trying to pull him. I don't even. Was she pulling him or she was pulling him, I guess.
Boom.
Bruh, that's crazy. One more time. Bruh, you can see, look at his face, bruh. This man's like, yo, what in the what? Look at his face, look. She just like, you can look at her face, she kind of like, oh, falling off. He's like, his face is like, oh my God. Oh, he like, oh, she done fell on the floor. He like, girl, come on, get the hell out of there. You about to get me killed. And she like, come on, I got you. But nah, though, that's crazy, though. Can you imagine, though? Can you, like, that's you know, glad they're alive and everything good, though, but right there shooting content and then, bro, how? Like, how does a car, right, crash into, like, how does this even happen, bro? Like, what the hell, bro? Like, man. Because, like, how does this happen? Real talk. How does this happen? How does a crash happen? Like, how do people drive? Like, what is going on, bro? What is really going on? Well, look at all that food. Look at all this food, bro. Just gone to waste, bro. Gone to waste. Because somebody couldn't, I don't know if they confused park and accelerate. I say park and accelerate. The brake and accelerate. I don't even know what you know what I'm saying? But would the whole car even go into the, are you sure it's a car? What? And it says they were involved in a crash. How were they involved in a crash? They were standing still. Like, well, I guess technically it is a crash, but I don't know, bro. I'm just glad they good. All this food gone to waste. I'm mad about that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, glad they, you know what I mean? Because goodness me, folks, if you can't drive, duh, I don't need to say it. If you can't drive, you know it, you know. All right. What else? Bro, I saw this. I don't even know if I could play this right here, bro. Like, real talk. So I'm going to just, you know what? I'm going to just, yeah, nah. I'm going to just hold up on that. This one I saw was this got me rolling, though, right here.
Nothing beats a jet suit holiday. You could save 50 pounds a person. Sounds real good, though. That's 200 pounds for a family of 4. Nothing beats a jet suit holiday. Nothing beats a jet suit holiday. Nothing beats a jet suit.
Okay, not the, I don't care about the audio. It's the ceremony that got me, like, I'm pretty sure this is, you know, clearly this is a thing. You could see how many people are dressed like that. Like, it's just all these guys, tutus and all that good stuff on, skirts. You would think we're in Scotland, Bloodland, because it's all red skirt. Like, it says annual red dress run. Man, they be having, bro, New Orleans, bro. I think New Orleans might be just, might just be the funnest state, bro. Because I feel like they be turning up all the time over there. I don't know if they ever stop turning up. People always go to New Orleans to turn up. You know what I'm saying? Like, LA out here, you know what I'm saying? Of course, it's fashionable, flashy, stylish, cool. But turning up wise, like where I feel like the whole city is just always, like they always got like activities, like celebrating something for the whole city. I feel like, yeah, New Orleans, right, bro, they got like, bro, look at this shit. They got niggas wearing dresses and shit too. Like, mind you, I ain't got no problem with that. You know what I mean? But I don't know if these guys, I'm pretty sure these guys are straight though. What you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, you know what I mean? But like they got ceremonies going on, but to the point where I'm pretty sure these guys might be some hood thug ass niggas, but they wearing that dress, bro. They got turned up with that city, bro. What? Niggas tradition. That's how we do it. And I ain't knocking it. I'm just trying to say like New Orleans turned. They turned. Like for real, for real. You know what I mean? Like I think Gates from New Orleans, ain't it? God damn. And Boosie from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. If I'm correct. Baton Rouge. But nah. Anyway. Yeah though, this is crazy. Anyway. All right. Just something interesting I saw. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything else? There's a lot more. There are videos and videos over here, but I ain't doing all that. Let's go to these. I ain't start going live more on time, so that way I can, knock these topics. But all right. Let's start with this. Where is it? Come on. Marrying after age 30 lowers the risk of divorce by nearly 50%. So I'm guessing this is another study. Okay. And the source is, so if you read right here, you can get all the information. It says people who marry later in life often enter the commitment with clearer self-awareness, more financial stability, and better conflict resolution skills, factors that directly protect relationships. Research from the National Center for Family and Marriage Research shows that marrying after age 30 lowers the risk of divorce by nearly 50%, partly because partners have had more time to choose carefully rather than quickly. You can read the whole thing, but okay. Hey, I would think so, you know what I'm saying? Because they've had more experience. They've had time, just like I said, you know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. That's why I wouldn't, I never understood why people, young kids and all the good stuff, in relationships and all that, and they trying to talk about marriage and all that. And I'm like, bro, and they when breakups happen, of course, you young, so the emotions are heavy, but they think, I'm gonna kill myself because he broke up with me or she broke up with me, bruh. You young, bruh. You gonna experience a lot more people, bruh. You supposed to. That's how you know what you actually want. You shouldn't just make up your decision for the rest of your life from just one thing. You know what I'm saying? You don't know anything else. And unfortunately, if you down the line you end up coming across anything else, which you will because this is life. You're gonna meet a lot of different people. You might end up cheating and stuff because now you've seen there's more flavors out there. If you should have experienced more. Experience first, so okay, what is my what's it called? What's my first choice? What's my second choice? What's my third choice? Don't compromise, but just know like if this pops up, I'm always say yes to this. You know what I'm saying? If this pops up, and this ain't there, I'm probably say yes to that. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that, and that's how that's the dating game, bro. Like. Or you know what I mean? Well, yeah, I can agree with this though. You know what I mean? For sure. All right. We got another one, right? We gotta have another one, right? Look at this one here.
Relationship hack. Be with somebody you can have a terrible, awful, no good day with. A great day is easy to handle, but how y'all gonna handle the worst day ever? We're currently having the worst day travel day of our 21 years married. We've been delayed since 8:55. It looks like a storm is brewing over the horizon. You see that black? So the chance that we get delayed more is very high. By the grace of God, Melissa and I are in as good of a mood as you can be considering the circumstances. If she had a different temperament or I'd had a different temperament, it would make a terrible day worse. So choose somebody who you can have the worst day with. It is also a blessing to travel with somebody who has your similar travel style. If you like doing adventurous stuff, hopefully they do too. If you like chilling on vacation, you kind of got to match the energy, because otherwise y'all gonna be beefing.
Museums and I don't, so we don't match styles.
Outside of museums, the last thing I was gonna say before I was so rudely interrupted.
You got on Beyonce's internet.
Have a terrible day before I was so rudely interrupted.
You're finna have a bad day.
If you don't like doing the same thing, be with somebody who can just be cool with you doing your thing.
Who are you trying to be cool with? Who are you trying to be cool with?
Marriage Be Hard, available.
Yo.
Relationship hack.
All right. So I'm gonna keep it a bundle, man. See, this is why if you've been listening to me or watching me, whatever it is, for a while, you know the way I talk about dating, right? Don't go out there trying to show your best. First of all, I say don't try. Like, don't go out there trying. Just be yourself. Don't try to impress the person. Don't try to just be you. Be how you are all the time. If you really want to get your partner, like the person, you know what I mean? It might take time, yeah, but just be you all the time, because you want someone that loves you for exactly, or fucks with you, accepts you, whatever it is, that enjoys you for exactly who you are all the time, right? Of course, we know guys, ladies, people don't do that. They want to go dress their best on a date so the person thinks they're more attractive and that. But of course, you already know that makeup, you got to wash it off. You know what I'm saying? That fresh haircut is going to grow out. You know what I'm saying? All them clothes, you got to wash, all that good stuff, all that. What's going to stay the same is going to be you. Your personality. Well, not necessarily stay the same. You're going to evolve over time, but you get what I'm saying? The core is you. You know what I'm saying? Your personality, the way you talk, the way you see life, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? All those looks, with time itself, even the natural looks would pass. You're going to get older, the thickness will start looking saggy, and, you know what I'm saying, even the muscles will start looking saggy, the wrinkles on the face, all that good stuff, but the personality is what's going to stay, what's going to last. So, like, when you're going on dates and shit, you're not dating somebody for are you trying to date their looks? No, you're trying to date their personality. So don't go out there trying to impress nobody. Just be you. You know what I'm saying? Also, don't go out there. This is my whole thing, bro. Like he's saying, like, the worst days, right? Basically, it's like it's what I'm saying about this dating shit. If someone can love you at your worst, or fuck with you at your worst, at your best, you know what I'm saying? It's fucking glorious, right? Because they love you at your worst. Just like what he's saying. There's someone that can deal with you, choose someone that you can, deal with them on a bad day, on their bad day, on your bad day. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it's bad and, you can tolerate this person. You can deal with this person. You enjoy this person still. You know what I'm saying? If you're picking somebody just only when they look pretty, when they look good, you know what I'm saying? It's like when, as I said, when guys take a chick out or meet a chick at nighttime at a bar or whatever, a club, whatever it is, do all your dues. In the morning time, you wake up, you're like, who the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? After she don't wipe the makeup off, she's like, oh, damn, it ain't the same. You know what I mean? Similar ideas, right? Come as you are. Don't try to impress. That way, you know what I mean? And, of course, the other person as well should be the same thing. You know what I mean? Y'all should be, you know what I mean? Because this is the way I see it, bruh. As I've said this before, as I said, if you've been watching, you've heard me say this before. If you're choosing somebody, at their best, at their worst, like, you don't know what they are at their worst. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of common sense. You feel what I'm saying? 75, 80, shit, let's be realistic. 80 to 90% of the time, you're not going to be going out on dates and doing all the other shit if you're trying to choose a partner. So if you're going on dates to choose your partner, the dates determine, your choice of partner. you already lost because that's not what you're going to be doing most of the time. If you plan to marry this person or spend time with this person, be in a relationship with this person, the person is either going to be going to work or sitting at home sometimes and watching TV. Most times they're watching TV, doing all this stuff. They might go out here and there unless they're just a person that really moves like that. But you get what I'm saying? Like, do what your first time meeting somebody, don't go do something that they don't do regularly. Do what they do regularly. You know what I mean? That's how you get to meet them in their naturalness, and you get to see their natural behavior, and don't dress up and do all the other shit. Just dress how you normally dresses. Then you get to see if they got style on their day-to-day and their regular day. You know what I'm saying? See her with no makeup on. Then you know by the time she put makeup on, she gonna be crazy. You know what I'm saying? See her with baggy clothes on or however it is, because by the time you know she puts all this on, you get what I'm saying? If you accept somebody, if you love somebody and they worse or they regular, by the time they dazzle up, it's going to be crazy. But y'all be wanting to go on dates and trying to go out and looking your best and all that and raising the person's bar, like raising your bar up so high. And then, you, of course, that's what women be talking about. Oh, you don't take me out on dates no more, all that shit. Of course. He ain't doing all that. You know what I'm saying? Because he did all that to get you. Now he don't got you. He's going to chill out. Same shit for women. You know what I'm saying? Like she did all this to grab your attention, to attract you, all that good stuff. Now, hey, she ain't doing all that shit no more. So that's what that's kind of the same shit he's saying, bro. Choose somebody that, you know what I'm saying, on the worst days, you good. You know what I mean? Because, hey, it's not always going to be good. The majority of the time, it's going to be bad, or at least normal. It's not going to be that good. You know what I mean? Life is up and down. It's just, it's just me, though. All right. Let's keep going. Look at this. This one was crazy. I sure did see this.
And my mama always told me, if a man is back to back with different women, he's gay. He's going to like men at the end of the day. My mama always told me this. Because some of my homeboys, they be in the triple digits. How though did you find that many girls to lay down with? So my mama literally told me, she was like, yeah, your homeboys that are in the triple digits, that are like going up in the roster with girls, they're gonna be taking. I be trying to tell my homeboys, you gotta slow down, because my mom basically said, like, it's like drugs. Like, if you like keep doing weed too much, or if you keep doing a drug too much, your body kind of doesn't want that anymore. You want something higher. Like, you want to experience something more. So once you get tired of the girls, you want to go to the men. I literally be like, yes, yep. Therefore, if your homeboy or your man is back to back, different girls, just he likes me. And my mama always told me.
I know guys gonna be like, bro, this is the stupidest thing we've heard. And I'm pretty sure some ladies themselves probably gonna be like, bro, this girl is just dumb. She made a little point there, right? Which in general, what she's saying is, of course, I disagree. But she made a little point in there, right? But we're gonna play it again, and then I'm gonna break it down as she's talking.
My mama always told me, if a man is back to back with different women, he's gay.
How can your mother be telling you about a man? What the fuck are we talking about? And see, and that's the thing, right? Instantly, if she was a calculating, thinking individual, she would ask herself, how does my mother know? First of all, clearly this is a thing of experience. This whole issue she's talking about is experience. A man that sexually experienced, or that's getting a lot of sexual experience, as opposed to clearly the mother, because the only person that's going to be going against someone that has sexual experience, that's having a lot of sexual experience, is someone that's not. Because if you were, you wouldn't see it as anything different. So, of course, the mama is not having sex. That's why she's telling you, because he's fucking so much or fucking a lot of women, he got to be gay, right? So it's just contrary things, right? It's not, how is your mom, and she's not looking at it like, how would my mom know this? She's just taking it that because it's soothing, whatever answer. Because, they say people want to hear what they want to hear. When they ask you a question, they want to hear what they want to hear. Not everybody, but most people.
He's going to like men at the end of the day. My mama always told me this. Because some of my homeboys, they be in the triple digits. How though? Did you find that many girls to lay down?
The fact that she can't comprehend it is that you don't understand it doesn't mean it's not, you know what I mean? Gravity is gravity whether you believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? Like type shit. That you can't comprehend why, how it's happening. You know what I mean? And as I said, it's because she's from the other aspect of things. A lot of guys have knocked down shits in the triple digits. You know what I'm saying? A lot. It's not a big deal for men. Men are not seeing it like that, right? But the fact that you think that because someone's sexual attraction is going to change, whatever it is, or, just based on, it's not you thinking it, that your mother is telling, clearly you think it. You put it on social media. You really basically bragging about it. It's like you giving advice to other people type shit. Using your mother, putting your mother on the blast, which is crazy.
So my mama literally told me, she was like, yeah, your homeboys that are in the triple digits, that are like going up in the roster with girls, they're gonna be taken. I be trying to tell my homeboys, you gotta slow down, because my mom basically said, like, it's like drugs. Like, if you like keep doing weed too much, or if you keep doing a drug too much, your body kind of doesn't want that anymore. You want something higher. Like, you want. This
is what I was saying that she was saying that made sense. This is the only thing she said here that made sense, right? You think about the Diddy situation, right? You think about the Diddy situation, not just Diddy, Will Smith, right? Similar situation, right? If you see my videos when on here, you got searched through. I got a lot of videos, but where I talked about that, where they talked about it, it's kind of like overstimulation is what she's trying to say. You get so much of that, or it doesn't mean nothing to you no more. So you want a new kind of stimulus, right? But that doesn't apply to this though. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just being completely 100%. I don't think this applies. If you cross that boundary from this to that, like where you start hitting, you go from hitting women to hitting men. I'm talking about sexually. That's you just like that. It's not. Because if you're not attracted to something, you're not attracted to something. It's not something that, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, bro.
Want to experience something more. So once you get tired of the girls, you want to go to the men.
It just sounds like hating to me, bro. Because this is the thing I don't like about humanity. Well, I don't want to say humanity, but a lot about society. Because you can't understand it, you put it down. Because I'm not the same way as you, I put you down. That's the problem. That's how racism started. You know what I'm saying? Or that's how racism flourished. Or, you know what I mean? And that's the same shit what she's saying. It sounds so stupid because it's like, just because you're not knocking shit down, or men, there are men that knock shit down like that. Even there are women that fuck like that too. Are those women something else? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, it's so stupid. Like the logic is so dumb. I don't know if this is a skit, but that logic is so dumb. Like it's so stupid. You know what I'm saying? The flavor of life is variation. We're gonna be different. You know what I'm saying? Some people, and different. This different is gonna mean multiple degrees. You know what I'm saying? Some people be different. This little different. Some people that much different. Some people be different in color. Some people different in character. Even when it comes, there's gonna be so many variations and differences. But that we different doesn't mean anybody is wrong. We just different. It's life. Like, you know what I mean? And this shit right here talking about because you sexually, it sounds crazy to me, bro. It just sounds insane to me, bro.
I literally be like, yes, yep. Therefore, if your homeboy or your man is back to back different girls, he likes me. And my mama always.
If your homeboy is knocking shit back to back, he likes men. So what if he was then knocking? So, because that logic doesn't even make sense to me. Because so clearly he doesn't like the women that he's knocking shit, like he's knocking down. He likes men. That's why he's knocking women down. What? How does that make sense? So if he was knocking men down, that means he likes women, right? Or does that mean he just likes more men? And that's the logic that this thing goes in. It always goes one side. If a man does something that, if a man do something that women can't understand, oh, you gay. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it works in the gay side where a gay guy does something that women can't understand. They're like, oh, you straight. I don't know if that applies the same way because this shit right here she's saying is crazy. The fuck is she talking about? Bruh, next. All right, look at this.
These niggas do everything a bitch do. Why do y'all got a T-app? Why do these men got a T-app?
Cause y'all be hoeing. Yes. Y'all thought that shit was funny. Now we got one. Now your goddamn business out there. Yeah, we didn't know you sell pussy for $40 on Candler. Now we do. That shit was all cool when y'all had it. It was all cool when you put niggas over there. But now the T on her. The T on her pH balance. The T on her real baby daddy is. The T on the amount of abortion she had before 30. The T on all her shit now. Yo, y'all want to expose us. It's cool when they do it. It's the problem when we do it. Fuck them.
Dudes that copy every female song. There's niggas that have a Lululemon song. Why do y'all do that? Y'all don't let the girls have nothing. All y'all styles
Lululemon song is
bitches
crazy.
styles. Y'all inspiration is females, bro. Like,
niggas started rapping. Y'all started rapping. Niggas created basketball. I don't want to play basketball. Niggas was singers first. Okay. Y'all want to be singers. What you doing? Yeah. Oh, y'all want to do everything a nigga do. Niggas drove cars first. Now y'all want to drive cars. Oh, if you want to take it down, let's take it down.
I'ma just start right now, bro. I fuck with Ugly Money Nietzsche, bro. His content. He's a whole lot like he breaks it down in a way like, bro. Now I fuck with this nigga, bro. He be breaking shit down. He says it like funny, like spice, like I fuck with this nigga, bro.
these niggas do everything a bitch do. Why do y'all got a T-app? Why do?
All right. Why do we have a T-app? Me first of all, I didn't even know men had a T-app now. But okay, I mean, ladies had a T-app, right? I mean, to be realistic, this man has answered all the way I'm going. Like, he answered it perfectly, bro. But I'm gonna still, chime in. But yeah, I mean, see, this is this lady's problem right here. Men want to do what women do. What are we talking about? Right? What the fuck are we? What kind of statement is this? I thought we the same. I thought we human beings. You know what I'm saying? So women and men should we live on two different planets? Right? And this is what they be talking about, when people be talking about how women be angry, and I'm pretty sure they're not talking about all women, but some women be angry, you know what I'm saying, and just oozing that anger. And what the fuck you want? You always want to attack men, but men and women we literally the same species, and we supposed to what's it called? Repopulate the planet or populate the planet and all this good stuff and live together, but it's always attacking one after the other. I'm responsible for that too, you know what I mean? But it doesn't make sense. Why, if this person got to do it, why this person got to do it? It's like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? So we shouldn't do the same things? Then what the fuck are we doing? Fly to a whole different fucking planet. Let all the women go to, let's just go extinct, because clearly we don't want to live together and coexist and enjoy the same shit. What the fuck?
These men got ATF.
Cause y'all be hoeing. Yes. Y'all thought that shit was funny. Now we got one. Now your goddamn business out there. Yeah, we didn't know you sell pussy for $40 on Candler. Now we do. That shit was all cool when y'all had it. It was all cool when you put niggas over there. But now the T on her. The T on her pH balance. The T on her real baby daddy is. The T on the amount of abortion she had before 30. The T on all her shit now.
See, now the whole T-app thing, me personally, of course, I'm not going to get on stuff like that, so it's not my thing. But, of course, if guys want to have a T-app, because, women got T-app, do a shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, realistically, why the fuck should we not? You know what I mean? I personally, whoever the developer was, I think they were dumb for not making one for men and one for women. That was the stupidest shit. You just made one for women alone? Like, what kind of stupid shit is that? Like, that's so fucking dumb. I don't know if they could sue them niggas, but then again, they have a choice to market their shit to whoever they want to. But it was so stupid. Why did you could have made money on both sides? Like, what the fuck? Why did you make one for, you know what I mean? Like, or separate the T-app. I don't know, whatever. That's just dumb.
Yo, y'all want to expose us. It's cool when they do it. It's the problem when we do it. Fuck them.
How about the dudes that copy every female song? There's niggas that have a Lululemon song. Why do y'all do?
Yeah, this point right here is, and this when it comes to music, bro. I'm saying music properly so y'all can understand. Cause when I say music, people be like, bro, why you say music like that? When it comes to music, bro, y'all, bro, for real, like, gotta cut the bullshit, bro. Why you sound like that? Why you don't sound like that? Why you do this, right? In general, music is sound, bro. There's only so much sound in the fucking world, bro, that exists. There's only so many notes, so many chords, so many keys. Things will sound alike after a few thousand variations of mixing shit up. Right? So it's like this whole, why do men do that? Bro, I don't, you know what I mean? And then why will men make a song that women, what the fuck kind of stupid question is it? What is she asking, bro? And that's why I like his response, bro.
Do that. Y'all don't let the girls have nothing. All y'all styles
Lululemon
be
song is
bitches
crazy.
styles. Y'all inspiration is females, bro. Like,
Niggas started rapping. Y'all started rapping. Niggas created basketball. I don't want to play basketball. Niggas was singers first. Okay. How y'all want to be singers? What you doing? Yeah. Oh, y'all want to do everything a nigga do. Okay. Niggas drove cars first. How y'all want to drive cars?
Niggas worked. Now y'all want to work. Now y'all making equal and more money than us. And still want a man to take care of y'all. Ain't no pleasing y'all, is there? That's crazy though. It's insane to me, bro. What she was just saying. That's wild. Like, but that's what I be saying, right? This is the land of empathy. You know what I'm saying? I talk for male and female. You know what I'm saying? I talk for, you know what I'm saying, black, white, orange, green, you know what I mean? Bro, that whole it's not even selfishness because it goes beyond self-centered. I don't even know what the fuck you call that shit. Double standard that shit is. Take that shit out of here, bruh. Take that shit out of here, bruh. Like, if you wanna work, like I said in one of my videos, bro, there's only so much resources. You know that, right? So if 100% is humanity split in half, 50% is men, 50% is women. There's 100% resources. Men, 50% is working to make use of that 100% resources, and yet there's still some percentage of men that don't be having no money, right? And those men were taking care of the women. That's how it was working before. Now women are working, so now it's no more just 50%. Now it's 100%, or a good percentage of that are trying to work. Now the resources are still the same. It's still that 100%, that original 100%, right? And now you got to spread it more, with more percentage of people. It's still the same original resources now, which is leaving a lot more people without jobs and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot more men, I would say, even women too, but without jobs and stuff like that. And it still got to exist in here. You know what I mean? It's so much to this shit. I ain't even trying to. Yet a woman don't want to deal with a broke man, as they would say. You took our jobs in South Park, right? The money, there's only so much money they print. You taking some of that money. You know what I'm saying? That money could have gone to a man working this other job. But now because you doing OnlyFans and doing this, and I'm just saying OnlyFans though. But you got your own business. Now that money is going to you, which is nothing wrong with that because you deserve your money. But that don't mean the man that's right there that's trying to hustle and grind and all that good stuff, and he ain't getting that money. That don't make him any less than you. You know what I'm saying? And now you don't want to date him because he ain't got no bread. But if you weren't working, he would have been working. And then, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, this whole situation is bullshit to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's only so much resources, bro. So if you start basing all your thing, men to do this, women don't do this.
Oh, if you want to take it down, let's take it down.
These niggas.
All right. Let's keep going.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Would you learn how to play basketball from a football coach?
I guess not.
Would you learn how to play basketball from a football coach?
No.
If you want to learn how to cook, who would you want to teach you?
A chef.
If you want to learn how to drive a car, who you want to teach you?
A driver?
If you want to learn how to fly a plane, who gonna teach you?
A pilot?
how are y'all learning how to be wives and your mother wasn't a wife? You just said if you want to learn to fly a plane, you're going to go to a pilot.
Damn.
You want to learn how to cook, you're going to go to a chef. Women don't know what's intrinsically important to a man. They don't know how to be a wife because their mothers wasn't wives. In general, women are raising their daughters to be single mothers. Because they are single, they're single mother, and they like, I'm gonna teach you how to be strong. And my mama told me I don't need no man. And they have raised you to be a single woman.
That's terrible.
And go be educated, so you don't need to depend on no man. And get you an education and go to college. They have groomed you to be a single mother. But if you want to be a wife, you have to learn how to be a wife from a wife, the same way you will learn how to cook from a chef. Then once you surround yourself with other wives, then you will know what's intrinsically important to a man. A lot of y'all women ain't even wives, and you married.
That's crazy. That's crazy. You know what I mean? See, this thing he's talking about, this is true, right? And it's well, like what I was talking about earlier, right? You gotta learn from. But this right here is, what this brings to my memory or brings to my mind is when the older generation talk about how, like, man, your generation, man, da, da, da. Even our generation, we've done it to the younger generation. Like, man, man, in our day, bruh, when music used to sound like music was good, when this was that, now y'all have gotten bad. You know what I've realized, or what I know? Bruh, it's your generation that's the problem. That's why shit got like this. If y'all didn't show this new generation how to do whatever, they wouldn't have been doing it, right? Like what he was saying, right? Your mother raised you, telling you because she was, she got hurt, cheated on, whatever it is, or she had to raise you on her own, her father ran away, whatever it is. Now she's raising you to be strong so you don't get hurt like her, but in doing that, she's raising you to be just like her. Now you going into the world with a single mother attitude and men ain't shit, I can take care of my shit, and then you ain't see men as nothing, and you're still complaining where the good men at, right? Similar thing with the guys, right? The father was a player, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, a Rolling Stone, whatever. The father was in jail, whatever it is. The kids are looking up to the father. Now they go get in the streets, you know what I'm saying, boom, boom, because, they talk to their father all the time. They see him as the hero. The little time he tell them, do whatever, and they, before you know it, now they like their father. Similar things, right? And that's the reason why society went the way it did is because the generation. The reason why the current generation is bad is because of the previous generation. That's just how it goes. So whenever an old individual talks about how your generation is this generation is going crazy, I was like, bro, it's your fault. It's your generation's fault. Y'all could have corrected this issue. Y'all taught these niggas how to do this shit, and now they doing it worse than you. And of course, they can also teach the next generation. Them generation's gonna do it worse than them, and that's just there ain't no pointing fingers like talking about. You know what I mean? But that's just kind of, that's just by the side. But that's something that definitely popped in my mind. When he was talking about this. But for real though, he talked about he's talking women, but this is in general though, right? You got to learn from someone that's doing the thing, you know what I mean? And in society today, it seems like, who people are learning from might not be necessarily who they should be learning from. And they see it at the end with the results that they get. By then, it might be too late. But then again, they say it's never too late until, you're in the casket. So now I get bruh's point, and, I definitely agree to a certain degree with him, you know what I'm saying? But I think it applies for males and females for sure. You know what I mean? That's just the truth. All right. I think we've done a good hour. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to push past a good hour. Actually, let's do one more. Actually, two more. Look at this. They got this, man.
1, 2, 3. I'm Black 27.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I feel bad for him, bro.
Surprise! This is who you wanted, right?
Look at his face.
Where was your last night? Right? I told you. This is who you lied to me about last night, right? Right? Right, JR? You disappeared for 30 minutes After you got done doing what?
This is who ass you was eating last night, right?
Oh.
You definitely ate my pussy last night, didn't you?
On her period as that.
No,
Well, still, she told you she was on her period, right?
I was off. I just,
And then you act like you didn't know what I was talking about when I showed you the text message, right?
Holy.
Keep it real, because I never said I wanted to have a relationship with you. If you just want to fuck, that's all you have to say.
All you had to tell me was you wanted to fuck with her.
And every time I came around, I asked you, was you still dealing with who? Her, right?
But what have you told me about her? What have you told me?
Because last night you told me, oh, she wasn't your type. You wanted to move in with me.
The best thing for you to do right now is get your stuff out of my car, put it in yours, and go ahead and leave.
Niggas like you ain't shit, and that's exactly why bitches play y'all like the fuck we do.
Did you hear what she just said? Of course, we're not taking away from the fact that bruh is clearly living with the chick. I don't know why niggas cheat. When you living with the chick, why y'all be cheating? What the fuck is wrong with y'all, bruh? That's what they be saying, get your situation. So if you cheating and they do it, you just get the fuck out of my house, bro. It's cool. I'm playing both of y'all, get out of my house. You know what I'm saying? That's how these rappers be playing all these women and they can't say shit because, as they say, they the prize. Niggas got the money. Bro, you living with her, you cheating is crazy, bro. I don't support cheating, period, but that's crazy. And the two girls, this shit is crazy. She was like, if you want to just smash shit, you could have just told me right there in front of the other chick. And they just, oh yeah, it's cool. Yeah. You feel me? But you heard what this girl just said, though. The one holding the camera. That's why women be playing y'all because, you know what I'm saying? Confirming that women really be playing these niggas, bro. And his dumb ass, bro. And to be realistic, from what it sounds like, she might have already been playing him the way she said that. She might be playing him or have been playing him already. You feel me? So I don't know. I who can say?
Bye, JR.
Hey, man. Yo, don't be cheating, bro. Real talk. All right, and lastly,
a new report from a forensic lab called Smart DNA is revealing that apparently 1 in 4 Nigerian men who did paternity testing in the last year were not the biological fathers of the children being tested.
Oh.
So the lab says, quote, paternity fraud is real. This report itself covers July 2024 to 2025, June 2025. And while it showed that 25% of men tested are not the fathers of the children in question, it is a slight drop from the 27% that was recorded last year. The report also found that firstborn children or the eldest children were the most affected. And, a lot of people are talking about these findings online. One popular content creator is even telling parents to ask for DNA testing before leaving the hospital. Watch.
6 children after marriage of 25 years. This man is just realizing that he's not the biological father of these children. Now, this man said he has been watching my videos for over 4 months now, and he just casually decided to run DNA on all his children. Results are in, and none of them belongs to this man, not even one. He said he has never thought something like this would happen to him because he felt like he's married to the best woman in the world. He said his wife has never cheated on him, so how come all the children does not belong to him? He said even when he brought it up, the woman was feeling reluctant, so he decided to run it behind her. He said he has 1 child before he got married to his wife. She also has 2 children before they got married. Now he has done DNA on that one. He's the biological father. Now imagine if a marriage of 25 years with 6 children and DNA was conducted, not even one of the child belongs to that man. Imagine what marriage of this generation would be. I will keep saying it. You need to choose DNA over naming ceremony.
So the report also highlights the fact that most of the testing does happen in Lagos, but it is gradually spreading to other states as well. But all of this made me think about the plot of that novel, The Secret Lives of Baba Segi's Wives, by Lola Shonei. And, Rafai, I'll start with you because you were the last one speaking. So, Anyways, that's crazy.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Anyways, that's crazy. Right? Isn't that insane, dog? In Nigeria, for my own Nigeria, bro, that's crazy, bro. You know what I mean? And they be whole stereotype talking about how Nigerian man or Caribbean man and all that. Bro, these niggas is out there finessing themselves in their motherland. And I'm Nigerian from the line. 1 in 4? Fuck, that's crazy. Ain't 1 in 4 crazy? 1 in 4? Fuck, that's crazy, bruh. In the whole, is this country based? 1 in 4? Do you know what that? Yo, no, just think about that. Just think about it. If they said in America, let's just say 1 in 10, right? 1 in 10. They're not the biological father. Bro, niggas will be losing their shit. That's gonna start a whole like Poetic Flocka was saying. That's gonna start a whole gang war in the whole land. You feel me? That's crazy. Hell no.
How are you reacting to this?
You are just coming to the team. For topics like this, we'll give it to the Abba.
Oh, she's Dr. Abachi.
We hear the flow. Abba, go ahead.
We'll get your take after.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
we're told... After his take, it's all over. C'est fini là-bas. Abba, go ahead.
The major thing here is about the structure of the family. A family is based on trust between the husband and wife. If it is now being reported by Smart DNA, which is a Lagos-based DNA testing body, that last year 27% of the results that they got indicated that men were not the biological father of their children. And also this year, they say the figure between July 2024 and July 2025, the figure has now gone down to 25%. Are we supposed to be celebrating the reduction by 2%? The answer is no, because this is about family life. This is about trust. This is about relationship. The lady there was now saying, oh, if you have a baby, instead of having naming ceremony, go and do DNA. I hope this is not an advertisement for the kind of business that Smart DNA provides so as to get their customers. However, from the report that we have seen, they are saying that most of these tests are as a result of maybe families that want to relocate abroad. And you know, some embassies will require DNA proof that the members of your family that you are traveling with are actually your blood relations. And in that their report, they also pointed out that about 64% of firstborns, mainly boys, are not the children of the man that they say who is their father. And
That's
again,
crazy.
it looks like we should not jump from this Lagos-based Smart DNA's report and generalize that this is the situation in the whole of Nigeria.
Yes,
Okay, so this is just Lagos. Okay, that's just within Lagos. Okay. That would have been. If it was in Nigeria, I was about to be like, yeah, that's crazy.
Because this is done in Lagos. Yes. Now, in the breakdown, they said that the most affected areas of Lagos, Lekki,
Surprise.
Yaba, Aja, Ikorodu,
They basically mentioned all the, the ghettos, like the impoverished, low income areas, like the super low income areas, all the low income areas. I'm from Port Harcourt, I'm not from Lagos, but I'm from Port Harcourt. But I know people in Lagos. I've been in Lagos. I've met people from, so I know the names too.
This is what
I don't even know those areas.
This is what the report is saying. So now, if there could be an element of stigma here, because if you are married and you have a family living in any of these areas, they just look at you and say,
any of those areas.
I hope you have gone to do DNA testing to be sure that these children are your children. But in any case, this is part of the social problems that we have. But to strengthen the family, I don't think we should have these problems about paternity, about identity.
There's this popular saying that it's a woman that knows who the father of the child is, which is why perhaps in some other societies, they are matrilineal. Because of that one, you can be very sure. Yeah. But of what use is a wife that is unfaithful, that will go and bring a bastard, into another man's house. But Yorubas have an answer for that. They say that if you see a house that is peaceful, it is because the bastard in that house has not yet grown up. Because the moment that bastard grows up, it will show in the behavior that this is an imported member of the family, not an authentic member of the family.
Okay.
Surulere. Okay, I didn't Surulere on the list, though. They didn't include Surulere. But you never know. Maybe future research will include Surulere and include other parts of Lagos.
Oh my gosh.
Bruh, shout out to Arise, man. But nah, that's crazy, ain't it? Like real talk. Like this new report is crazy. I'm just being honest. Like I can't, bruh. Can you imagine finding that shit out? You got a kid, bruh. That man lose his shit, bruh. I would lose my mind. God, don't Chris. Hey, Jesus. Hey, Satan never even born person like that. I don't catch fire. Nah, that's crazy though. But nah, man, that's the end of the show, y'all. You know what I mean? Appreciate everybody. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, follow wherever you're watching, hearing me from, all that good stuff. I'm gonna be live later on. I'm gonna clip, I'm gonna clip all these up. You know what I'm saying? And see y'all next time. Peace and blessings. Stay mighty because we are almighty. Love.